Hi, this is Mahesh Ravi. In this video, I'm going to show you a really interesting way to create beautiful mockups by using the generative background in Adobe's Substance 3D Stager. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we are in Adobe Substance 3D Stages interface right now. This is a startup screen. You can use one of these templates and start working to create your mockups, or you can actually create a completely new scene by clicking on the Create New button. So when you click Create New, it's going to take you to your creation interface. And if you've used Adobe Dimension, this would be very similar to that. So this is the interface that you're going to see. And on your left side, you can see the starter assets panel. So you'll get access to a lot of basic shapes in here. You have some materials, you have lights, and you have the background images. So we are going to, for this particular tutorial, I'm going to show you how we can actually create a basic scene with generative background. So to do that, I'm going to take an object. So I'm going to take this paper bag. I'm going to drag and drop it right into the scene. And the bag is right here in your scene. So you can move it. You can even scale it up and down by using these gizmo. But we are not going to change much here. The only thing that I'm going to try and do is I want to actually put a design onto it. So I have a PNG file on my desktop. I'm going to drag and drop it to the 3D model right here. And the design is right here. I just want to reposition it where I want it to be. So I want it to come right here. So we are pretty much done with the object. So what we need to create is a background. So if you go here to the next tabs in here, you can add materials to the bag. You can have additional lighting for the scene. So you click on this and the lighting will change based on that. So let's undo that. We don't need a light right now. We can also use a background from a set of images that they are providing here. But the most interesting thing here that you can do is if you come down and you can create a generative background with AI. So all you have to do is just prompt a scene. So I'm just going to prompt something like a street side curb, asphalt, close, people walking by. So this is the scene that I want to click and create and then click on generate. So it's processing your prompt. If you move down, now you can see that these are generated. These images are generated. Now what you need to do is select the image that you want. If you don't like it, you can just generate more or you can change your prompt here. But I'm just going to go with this one, right? So I'm going to click here and it's going to load that into our scene. So the scene is already loaded, but it's not matching with the lighting or the angle. So what you need to do is to click on the match image button right here. So it's going to match the aspect ratio of the image. It's going to match the sunlight and it's going to match the camera's perspective. So click OK. All right, we got a pretty interesting scene. So now if you select the paper bag and if you move it, you can place it anywhere on the screen and you can see the shadows and everything being processed in the way that you want. So I'm just going to place it right here like this, slightly towards this area. And we have a scene, right? You can still modify the lighting if you want. You can go down here. You can change the intensity of your light. So how powerful the sunlight needs to be. You can change the rotation to match the shadow angle. So it all automatically matches, so you don't have to do much here. So looking at the shadow, we can match that here. And once you're happy with it, you can render it out. Now, while we are rendering, so I'm just going to go to render tab right here. There are two types of rendering. One is using a real-time renderer, which is going to be much faster, but the quality is going to be slightly less. Or there is a ray tracing, which is the quality is going to be really good. You can change the settings to high, medium, or low. The samples will be here. You can change that. On your right side, you can see where it needs to be saved and what format do you want. So I'm going to save it to PSD. I'm going to click render. Now this might take some time based on the power of your computer. That's it. There you go. A pretty interesting custom made mockup with generative background. Try this out and I'll see you with another video soon. Till then, bye.